Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. My brothers, it's time to show them what we got. Go.
Trying to establish that great team mentality as game time approaches. Everyone is in their seat here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland as the Cavaliers look to grab a win here at home. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. Guys, what do you think we'll be seeing from the franchise in this one?
Well, Kevin, he's extremely adept at creating his own shot. You know, we got a lot of catch-and-shoot guys in the NBA, but players who can beat you off the dribble and score are tough to come by.
And you know what? I'm not sure where all his energy comes from, but he has a bottomless supply of it. I mean, his tank stays on full, and he always plays big minutes, and he leaves it out there on the floor every time.
The Cleveland Cavaliers come into this one following a loss to Chicago. You know, guys, you hate to get embarrassed on your home court, but that's exactly what happened. It was a tough loss for them.
Yeah, given how they performed offensively that day, guys, they really had no chance.
Yeah, and the frustration just mounted. You could see it as they continued to come up empty. And by the end, they were really just happy to get out of there and have the game be over.
And there's the rejection. Here's Antetokounmpo. And count the bucket. And that reminds me, did either of you guys see him in that last press conference?
With him, it's always team in his eyes. It's always about the team. He never lets himself get dragged into a conversation about himself for very long at all, guys.
And, you know, reporters may not like it because he's not going to give you the most exciting sound bites over and over again, but you know what, those comments do send a clear message to the rest of the organization that he's on board with what they're doing.
Here's the franchise. And the shot is long. So for Milwaukee, their last game a win against the Kings.
I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of what was some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got.
And just about a minute into the first quarter.
Pretty bad defense letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen. They sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team. Look at the numbers. Impressive.
And the word is they challenge each other, guys. I mean, each and every one of them to improve their free throw shooting in the offseason. Held each other accountable in that area. And now you see the results individually and as a whole.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Dives for it. Picked his pocket. Goes up. He makes no mistake on the slam dunk. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw one.
Oh, man, that was just amazing.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. I spoke with the Cavaliers head coach for just a bit. He knows they're up against a team that plays best when they're getting to the rim. He told me that their number one concern is going to be sliding over to help on any drives and closing up any lanes to the hoop as quickly as possible. Rotation is key, guys.
All right, Doris. On to closest to the franchise. Goes up the baseline. And hits the jump shot. The franchise has got his third basket of the night right there.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Defended by Lewis. Protected by Antetokounmpo. Here's the franchise. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with 4 assists. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
But great hustle defensively through 2 quarters of play, contesting everything, starting to rack up those block shots, guys.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. The franchise has got 11.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
Garland defended by Lillard. Fast break, Milwaukee comes up with a finish. Second chance effort. He lays it in. Antetokounmpo's got his first points of the night.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
Yep, that's something that the defense has to put a stop to. Maybe a defensive adjustment is necessary.
It's blocked by Antetokounmpo. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Now let's take a second to bring up our rookie leaderboard for a glance at this year's top first-year free throw shooters. Look at the franchise, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line and it's nearly automatic.
What more can you say about his performance at the free throw line this season, guys?
There's not much more you can say. I mean, you can just look at his percentage and his ranking among the rookies, and that says it all. Sometimes pictures are better than words, or numbers in this case.
Well, something special about him, guys, is just how good he is at winning the so-called second shot game, going hard to the offensive glass, salvaging points with his putbacks.
And something else he does that might not wind up in the stat sheet, but it's still a big part of his game, his leadership defensively. Collectively, they're a much better team when he's on the floor.
And Milwaukee will come the other way. They went to Cleveland for the last meeting with the Cavaliers, and they came out with a win.
I'll tell you what, the way they shot the ball that game, Kevin, it looked like a shoot-around out there.
It sure did, and all the more impressive because they did it on the road. You're not supposed to be able to get that high in an opponent's building.
So they take the lead.
Taking a look back over the last month, Kevin, let's check out how Cleveland stacked up. 5th in field goal percentage, 7th in free throw percentage, and they're in the top 10 in fewest turnovers per game. And they really do emphasize taking care of the ball.
To me, this game comes down to one thing, and that's creating high percentage shots time and again. We talked about that field goal percentage. That's an impressive number. So this is obviously a very well-coached team. They play hard, they play together, and when they're shooting the ball well like they have been, they're tough to beat.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Back and forth we go. That basket gives us another lead change.
Oh my gosh, I just got
Too many
that.
of those to keep track of. What a contest.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Feeds it to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. They find Jay on the way. Misses off the right iron.
Great job right there to body him up and affect the trajectory of that shot.
Yeah, that was definitely a forced miss. He couldn't get off the shot he wanted.
Stolen. Defended by Antetokounmpo. There's the pass to Jerome. Cleveland moving it around. It's blocked. Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez. The franchise passes to Lopez. Here's the franchise. Gets the three-point ball. The franchise has got 17.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Now let's go to Doris Brooks. Doris.
Hi, Kevin. The franchise in that last game against the Kings was superb. He finished with 57 points and was effective from long range as he got that scoring line by dropping in a good amount of threes. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance, Clark.
It clearly was one of those games that when we look back on his career, this game will be right there among the best ever that he's played.
Well, he was in the zone from the outset. It was just one of those games where he was feeling it. Everything was going his way, and he attacked. That's what I like. I love seeing him.
Hammer time!
And again, a few more points added to the lead. They might be ready to pull away here.
I wouldn't be surprised, Steve, as well as they've got it working right now, that could be the case.
Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at Milwaukee. Not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there, the #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, Cleveland down 4 spots from them.
When I look at Milwaukee, they've gotten themselves into exactly the position they wanted to be in at this point in the season. And I can't say that I'm all that surprised by it.
No, I'm not either, Clark. This is a talented team coming into the year. I think everybody expected it. Be pretty strong, and to this point, I mean, they've done exactly what they wanted to do. This is a very good basketball team.
And that one's good.
Boy, big man with very soft hands and a nice touch around the hoop.
Ball's knocked loose. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Bucks ball. And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games. Bucks #1.
It's due to better shot selection lately, Kevin. They're taking their time to make sure the shots they take go in. Really good self-discipline there.
Gets the bucket.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Shot to stop the run, and that one's good.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
He dishes it to Lillard. Lopez left side. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
Here's the franchise. This game, an incredible scoring display for him.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the green.
There's the bucket. Good.
If they're going to take tough outside shots, I mean, they're better off just firing from the three-point line.
Yeah, I agree with it. I mean, if you're going to be back there near the three-point line, you might as well take the three. Just step back and knock it down.
Takes dimension. Here's the franchise. There's the block.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Good to have you here. This is 2K Sports, and the NBA season is starting to take shape. The Milwaukee Bucks have the lead against Cleveland, a powerhouse team looking to retain their position atop the conference standings. The franchise absolutely lights out. At the break, 21 points, and has looked very good defensively, playing hard-nosed ball out there. Dedicated Cavaliers team is weathering the storm. Turnovers, something this team always struggles with, and it's been a problem again. And that's going to do it. Let's get you back to the game in Cleveland. The third quarter is coming right up.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Just absolute domination in this one for the franchise. He's got 21 points and 2 steals. This is some performance we're witnessing out of him.
This is a night to remember for sure, guys. Man, that was unreal.
Mark it up. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
And for Milwaukee, the franchise is in at the point. Brook Lopez is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Lillard into the 2 spot. This one for 3. Mobile. And easy 2 points on the layup.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. Also play on the putback right here.
We've got another that's up the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade All Fuel Up for the second half. So on the floor for Cleveland. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Ripped away. Here's the franchise. Oh, look out. Wow. It's not possible what we just caught. Is that possible?
It's probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not probable. It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
It's to Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. Lopez over the help. That one rolling around and rims out.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
It's good from the franchise.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time. But if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Russo's checked in for Damian Lillard. Here's Mitchell. From 8 feet away, he drops it in. Mitchell's got 10 points.
And of all the things about him that you like offensively, it's his composure that jumps out at you. The way he never gets rattled. The defense can get in him. He doesn't care. He just continues to do his thing.
And there's something else on his resume that can't be overlooked. Just how many times he's taken over at the end of close games and carried his team to the win.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Great open look there. He has dropped.
That is not enough stuff. You got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no cover. Defense did not look very good there.
Now the feed to Middleton. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Here's Sweet. Another 3 for Cleveland.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently the team is operating than their assist number. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark. And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
I got him. Here's Mitchell. Out good from outside. Bucks leading by 10. Andre Kimbo passes to the franchise. Off target from the wing.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Sweet. Here's Mobley.
It's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those. Boy, they've looked good in the open floor today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, they've been doing the right thing, Steve. Anytime they've had numbers, they've gone straight up court with it right away. Boom.
Passes it to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. That's good.
In a row right there.
Adjustment time for the defense, guys.
The Bucks making a switch here. Pass to the franchise. And again, the Bucks miss.
Well, he did have a three-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
Here's Sweet. No good. Excellent D there from Beasley. Here's the franchise. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. The franchise has got 12 points in just the second half. Garland, he started by LaRusso. And he was fouled on the way out. 2 free throws now for him. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bucks?
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
The other thing they're doing, guys, is forcing turnovers and then creating points offensively as a result. Boy, that was solid. I'll tell you, he's one of the best there is up there at the foul line.
The franchise passes to Middleton. Here's the franchise, defended by Jones. Here's the franchise. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. The franchise has got 35 in the game.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
He feeds it Sweet. Lays out. Another steal. Here's the franchise. And that one is stuffed right through. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark?
Well, you know what, the questions are about now, it's their defense. That's for sure. I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense. Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was a straightforward end again, guys.
The Bucks have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. And the Bucks making a change here.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. There's a screen. Robert defended by Payne.
Look at me. That's all you.
Lock at 6. Knocks it loose. Here we go, all alone. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Terrible transition defense there.
I think it would have been pointless, Steve. There was no way anybody was beating him to the basket there.
And no good trying to get that one. Down through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Bucks ahead, leading by 17. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Cleveland's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the 4th quarter. In at point guard. Chris Middleton is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Lopez in at the 5 spot.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Executed to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Well, unless you're the team getting dunked on, of course.
Here's Mitchell, defended by Lillard.
Watch outside.
6 on the shot clock. Garland. Lopez with the block. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. The franchise passes to Antetokounmpo. Gets the bucket.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
Unselfish basketball on the interior. I love that, and you got to think the coaching staff does too.
The 4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. The franchise passes to Lopez. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And there's the pass to Mitchell. To the middle, Allen. It's good. Hits his contact on the shot, so we will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. Allen, no good on the free throw. Bucks leading by 14. And the shot is good from the franchise. The franchise has got 41.
Nicely done. They just continue to dominate inside. That means 10 points in a row in the lane.
It's now purely here it comes. See if you can stop it.
Garland. A feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot of work on the first game.
The franchise passes to Lopez. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Bucks lead by 16. For Cleveland, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. It's rebounded by Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks with possession here. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's good from the franchise.
Oh my gosh, I just got
that. Change here. Russo's checked in. Both free throws good from the franchise.
Gosh, I just got that.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer the perfection continues.
But they'll get another chance. And the shot is good.
Well, you know, when they need a big three, he's the guy they look to. He's about as reliable a deep threat as you're going to find.
And the consistency of this jump shot is another thing we should say about him. It doesn't matter firing at him, his stroke is never changing.
They've had the hotter hand in the first half so far, no question.
Yeah, it's because of all the high percentage shots they've been working for and getting.
Rejected by Lopez. And that's good for two.
Well, he found the open man on the perimeter and got the ball to him.
Here's the franchise. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. Defense stood tall there.
Screws off target from outside.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
Here's the franchise. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Mitchell, defended by Middleton. Here's Mobley, good on the triple.
This is incredible. It's been a 3-point barrage since halftime.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, it has been impressive.
Doris Burke has an update for us.
Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach of the Bucks said to his team. He said to them, the lead we've got now is nice, but I want to make it even nicer. This is when we put the hammer down. It doesn't look like he's ready to back off just yet, guys.
Mitchell's shot is good.
You know, there's no fear out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender, he got a lot of heart.
No good from the franchise.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where I'd like it to be.
Playing the dishes to Allen. He passes to Mitchell. Good on the shot. Next shades the lead to single digits. Mitchell's got 12 points here in the second half. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter.
It seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Uncovered. Cleveland again with the bucket.
How about the boost he's giving his team? He's 4 for 5 shooting here in the fourth quarter.
Into Brook Lopez. Second shot opportunity, and it's good. The franchise has got 45 points.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seems like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Beasley's checked in, and here's the fast break. Here's the franchise. Rolls down off the coast-to-coast drive.
And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sounds.
Garland. Here's Mobley, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
I think he's been kind of passive today, and you know maybe that one will get him going. I think for them to be successful, he needs to be the one to do the bulk of the scoring.
Passes it to the franchise. Into the three-pointer. The franchise has got 50 points.
Boy, you relish these sorts of road games where you come in and you get the job done.
And alongside with the kinds of pressure of travel and tough opponents throughout the season, it's always good when you play a game like they have here.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Launches it. On the rebound.
Nice job on the offensive glass.
Here's Antetokounmpo. From misses. So it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, the franchise.
Why you bring that money to the club if you ain't throwing it? How you make it on the ground but in person you ain't showing shit? Why you go against the game, you can't be the nigga join it? Ain't tapping when you got the Cali, got your ass extorted. Brand new coupe, I floor it. Brand new bitch, got a heart. Brand new Glock, I adore it. Have a nigga running like Forrest. VIP, I'm very important. In the hood, I ain't never no tourist. Got the drop on the op, we door explore it. YG from the streets, YG with legit. YG lit, YG start a business with your bitch. 50 bitches flew to Cabo, YG a trip. YG Kiki Kanye.